I'm Christine, and this past week I was on the Venice Simplon Orient-Express. The 20th Century Fox has made a new film adaptation of Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. I myself just read it, and then I got to experience the experience that inspired Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie, because Fox invited me to go on the Venice Simplon Orient-Express. Was Y'all West. I had everyone at my house till Monday morning, and Monday morning they were flying back home and I was flying to Venice. I got off the plane in Venice, got my stuff, and then was put on a boat, and that boat took me to my hotel. I finally made it to Venice. Wednesday morning, got up bright and early to get on the Venice Simplon Orient-Express. Walking onto that thing was like getting on the Titanic, except with no risk of hitting an iceberg. I've arrived on the Orient-Express. There's our cabin. There's been a murder. This is Vivian. Hi. We've got like a sink in the cabinet. Oh. Is this gonna be a bunk? I'm assuming it's gonna be a bunk. We're not sure how this turns into a bed, but like, it will be. The first thing that happened was the cabin attendant came to see us. So he came to ask us what we'd like for breakfast, and he asked us if we want any coffee. I said, no thanks, and he said, do you want any tea? And I was like, no thanks. And he was like, do you want any orange juice? And I was like, no thanks, because I can't have any of those things because of my local issues. Just water. And he goes, gosh, you're so strict. Do you have a boyfriend? No? And the attendant goes, We made it to a place. Austria! Everything was fancy pants. I'm just like not up to par with that level of fancy. Like I was Jack getting on the Titanic. Like I didn't really belong there. Of forks, all sorts of knives, and like napkins. The waiter comes around, gives us the menus, and I open it up, and it's like it's in a new language. What it was really was there was 4 courses, and you just say that you want it, and they give it to you. And I'm thinking like, I'm finding one thing off this menu to order. I eventually locate something that like sounds good to me. I see the word ravioli and duck ravioli. I've never had duck, but I think I could do duck ravioli. I'm a pretty big ravioli fan. So when the waiter comes, I order the duck ravioli, which unknown to me, part of a 4-course meal. And he tells me it all comes together. Is that okay? And I'm like looking at the other stuff. I don't know what anything is. The main course is like TUMBLR filet? I have no idea who Tom Dory is. So he leaves. I start thinking about Tom Dory filet. Dory. What Dories do I know? Oh, shh. I don't eat fish, if you don't know. First dish to come though, it's that ravioli, and I'm excited. What comes is a puddle of green soup with one tiny ravioli on top. And I'm looking at it like, where's the ravioli? It's so fancy. I'm not fancy enough for this. Tom Dory filet is not a steak. It is some fish. Some of the stuff coming out on the plates, I couldn't identify it if I tried. Like, what is that? What is that? What is it? I don't know what was happening, but like, it was fancy. And then we had to go back to our cabins and change into formal black tie attire for dinner. When we came back out at 7 o'clock, we're all dressed to the 9. I'm dressed to like the 5 because we're in a really tiny cabin and I just like couldn't get it done in there. Like there was no shower, there's no showers on the train. I tried to put on lipstick because I was wearing a red dress and I could not find a mirror in our cabin. Like I couldn't find it. I was so frustrated. Little did I know, on the secret bathroom door there was a mirror. Found it the next stupid morning. And my lips were chapped AF from my 24-hour travel trip. So lipstick was just very like a 5-year-old put it on my face. First course everyone gets is fish, but they gave me a caprese salad. This caprese salad that came out, it was just art. Of course, like we have napkins and we're at a fancy ass restaurant. Like we gotta put these napkins on our lap. I don't know if you watched the Things I Hate video from like 2010, but one of the things I hate.
Putting your napkin on your lap in restaurants? Why? Why do we do that? And my mom's like, Christine, put your napkin on your lap. It's not ladylike. Ladylike. I put my napkin on my lap. 2 minutes later, I'm like, where's my freaking napkin? And it's on the floor.
Just putting napkins on my lap. I avoid it at all costs, but like I'm trying to fit in. I've been eating all my bread. Even though I don't like the crust, like I was eating the entire bread because fancy. So I put my napkin on me and I really had to pee. So I get up and go to the bathroom. I don't even think about it. But when I get back, like I don't have a napkin anymore. It's just gone. Like it's nowhere in my vicinity. Usually when I do put the napkin on my lap, like I can find it on the floor around me. It's not there. And like I saw people, like I walked out a whole restaurant cart and down like 3 hallways to get to the train bathroom. And like I did that with a napkin on my dress and it must have fallen somewhere just off of me. And I just like kept walking.
Oh shit, I lost my napkin. When did that happen?
Christine, always losing things.
The bathroom. It probably was on my lap and I just like saw.
After fancy dinner on the train, we come back to our cabins. David and Joe and me and Viv opened our doors at the same time and both of us were like, oh, this is not our room. We shut the doors and opened them again. We're like, wait, is this our room? Magically, during the time in which we ate, our rooms had transformed into freshman dorms. All of a sudden, there were bunk beds, there was mood lighting, like it looked completely different.
What is this room? All of a sudden we come in and don't even realize it's
Magicians came and turned our room into bunk bed. It's not even recognizable. Like, whose room is this? What is that light? Where did it come from? My stuff is all up on the ceiling. I don't know.
I'm at a camp.
It does feel like camp.
Where do these ladders come from?
I know, now we're at summer camp, except fancy.
so fancy.
This is my view from the tub bunk. We've got some fancy pants robes. Down there we've got no railing. There's Vivian on the bottom bunk. Hey yo! I guess these like ropes are here to save me if I fall over.
It was magic. It was luxury. It was the Venice Simplon Orient-Express. Look at this cool whistle. We went through so many countries while we were on the train just looking out the window. Everywhere we went, I wanted to like get off the train and frolic through the landscapes. I have to go back to Europe so I can frolic everywhere that I want to frolic. But the train was an experience in itself. So the next morning, I woke up at 6:30 a.m. and proceeded to do my makeup in the newfound mirror inside the secret bathroom. But like we were going through tunnels, like it wasn't very light. I'd be doing my mascara and then we'd go through a tunnel and it'd be pitch black. And I'd just be like, just to keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. We got off at 7:30 in Paris and we had 1 hour to walk around before we had to get on another train to London.
We're in Paris! Look at the Paris buildings. Gare du Nord.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Gare du Nord.
Gare du Nord.
Gare du Nord.
Yeah, What'd you get?
Oh, I got the falafel.
And how would you rate it?
How would I rate it? Well, let me get another bite. Solid 10.
Good. Nice. Nice. How's the shawarma? Good. Good. Rating. Nice. What time you done?
I'm sorry.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to go back to the 10 because I feel like there's a slightly meaty taste and I'm a vegetarian.
Oh shit.
Like meat taste.
Don't be playing.
Slightly meat taste.
Well, I'm telling you this shawarma, this chicken shawarma is a 10 out of 10.
It's a 10 out of 10.
I'm glad you agree. I think 10 out of 10 for me too.
Our adventure has come to a close. It was seriously like the most adventure anyone could have in that.
Smashed into 3 nights. We hit so many cities.
Countries.
Oh my god, why did I say cities? Well, we hit cities in the countries.
There's a whirlwind. And then the next morning I got on a plane. There's a once in a lifetime thing, and I'm very thankful. The new Orient-Express film comes out this November. I'm so excited to see it. I'm Christine. I make videos every Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye!